Yeah, what's up, everyone? Trust you're doing very good out there. Welcome to another beautiful series of today video. And today video, I want to explain what we call source chord. When we say source chord, we have two types of source chord. We have the Sus2 chord and we have the Sus4 chord. It's very simple. Forget all the names and the grammar they give it. It's very simple. Now, when you play your keyboard, you know we have the major chord, which I've taught you guys how to play initially, which we started. You know, when we start our do re mi fa sol la ti do. You understand when we play our tonic over when we start learning then. And for those of you that are forgetting that you cannot remember the right fingering. Then you move this off. Go and watch that video if you've not watched it, because if you are using wrong finger, you will have issue later. All right. So now when we play our major chord, you know, it's C, E, G. Currently, I'm in the key of C. So, irrespective of the key you are playing, let's say I'm in key of F now. This is it. That is 1, 3, 5. You understand? 1, 3, 5. If you look at your finger right here, you see finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know, the way we pick our chord is always 1, 3, and 5. You understand? That is, if you look at it in terms of tonic over, that would be do, mi, so. You understand now? So what we are now simply going to do, since we know that this is finger 1, this is finger 2. Now, you remember I said we have two types of source chord. We have the Sus2 chord, we have the Sus4 chord. So if you want to achieve Sus2 chord, all you simply need to do is you substitute one of the finger. And the finger we usually substitute most time is the finger 3. So you substitute this and you put it at 2. Am I clear? Let me show you clearly. Look at my finger very well so you pay attention. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. You understand now? So finger 3, you know, we are trying to form Sus2 chord now. So finger 3, I will substitute it to finger 2. So it will now be 1, 2, 5 instead of the normal 1, 3, 5. I believe you understand it now. At least I don't try explaining like say you did primary school. All right, if you find it very helpful, ensure you like my video. At least do that to encourage me. Like my video, follow me. If you are watching from IG, TikTok, ensure you follow. If you are watching from YouTube, subscribe and click the notification. All right, let's continue from there. Okay. So since we already know that now we want to form Sus2 chord, and what we are simply playing is 1, 2, 5. You understand now? Instead of the normal 1, 3, 5. You understand now? So because if you want to do, let's say hallelujah. If you see the way I'm landing, you see I'm using source at some point. So let's now continue. Let me break it down to what you understand well. So 1, 3, 5. We are now changing the 3 to 2. So 1, 2, 5. So I can simply form a rhythm like this instead of playing the normal do mi so do mi so do mi so do mi so do mi so. I can handle. If you if you don't have your earpiece, try and plug in. Or if you have your AirPod, anyone you have, plug it so that you hear what I'm saying clearly, because your speaker may not really bring out this sound definition I'm really trying to explain. Because you may just think there is no difference here. There is, my dear. Just listen well. Look at it now. Let's say, He'll make her way. Understand? And so whenever you want to play your major, I'm not saying you should substitute all your major to Sus2. No, it's just that at some point you just put it. There's a way it sounds very tush that you say you'll be like, wow, nice one. Let's say someone is about to start a song, Anela. Can you begin to lift your hands to God? want to play something like Hallelujah. You see, I'm using it. Sorry, it's my intention. I not decide to do that. Okay, so I just try to show you so that you see what it really sounds like. You can see now. So at that point when I'm saying Hallelujah instead of the normal Hallelujah, if I'm playing Hallelujah, you have won the victory. You see now. If I play my normal, and you have won the victory. Let's say the way it sounds. But look at it now. This one sounds more cool, calm, very, very calm. Or someone is about to sing a song and they just say, can you just begin to think, begin to appreciate God? Instead of doing your normal, that thing looks better. To be said, but you can easily be on it. Look at it, Sus2 for C alone. You can see I'm just handling Sus2. 90% of what I play now, I'm still on just C. But assuming I'm doing the normal. We'll say that it sounds somehow hard a bit, you understand? So I'm not saying you are going to substitute your major chord entirely. No, they are very useful. In fact, when you play Sus2, play Sus4, so play minor chord, any chord type of chord you play, major is still your root note, because when you crash or anything, you always bounce back to it. So I'm not saying you should overrule it. No, it's very useful. But it's just that at some point, you understand, you just had those little Sus2 chords, Sus4 and the rest. So that is for Sus2. So watch out for my next video on Sus4 chord, because I don't want to combine everything and at the end of the day you did not practice anything. So today I set to the Sus2 chord. So why not give me a like button? Give me click it. How about? Yeah, thank you for doing that. All right. Don't forget, I sell keyboard. I sell guitars, because you need one to practice. So if you can get from a friend, if you have someone you can borrow from rather, but it's good you have your own personal, or if you have access to the one at your church, you can get that to practice at least. Not bad for a start. You understand? But in case you need a good one, reliable one, I say clean UK used. We have beginner friendly one up to from 80, 70 and up to million. So depending on your capacity, you understand. But my advice is just find something, because if you keep watching my video and you are nodding your head, you're like, I don't know, I don't climb this, so I go shock you when you play you play rubbish, because your hands are not used to it yet. You understand? It requires some bit of practice so that your hand will get used to those flow and the rest. So in case you need a very good keyboard or guitar, feel free to call me. I sell them. And I also sell general audio equipment like speaker, amplifier, EQ, crossover, and the rest. I sell them. And we also handle sound installation. Yes, I do sound installation too. And we can deliver anywhere across Nigeria. You don't have anything to be scared of. On my face with this, they see. And to know more about me, you can just go to Google, just type Yaletech sound engineering on Yaletech. For the Yale, I'm saying is Yaletech, Y-E-L-E. Then you put tech, T-E-C-H. then sound engineering. So that will give you a very good idea about who I am, and you see my review and past work I've worked with people. So that will make your mind calm a bit. All right, thank you so much for watching this video up to this extent. Watch out for the next video on Sus2 Chords. Cheers. Thank you.